I suppose since it happened on the 14th of March, I got the call at 1:15 in the morning, and I set off the pager system. The boat launched a short time later, and they were on scene shortly within an hour, and the search started. It's continued on for almost a complete 4 weeks from then. And luckily enough, on that night they found the body of Dara Fitzpatrick. She was found very shortly after they went onto the scene, and then, as you know, a couple of days later, the body of the other pilot was found, and unfortunately the other two are still missing. And since then, a huge amount of work has been put into the search. They go out on a daily basis from the lifeboat station in Clockmore to the scene, which is north of Achill, and they do a systematic search in different areas along the north coast of Achill, looking at areas where remains or where bits and pieces are likely to come ashore. The support from the locals, the local community, and the local fishing community is huge. It's very important, because we will be talking to them on a regular basis in relation to, you know, where stuff comes ashore, whether it's buoys or whatever. Stuff tends to get washed ashore in certain locations, so it's very important for us that we know that, and we'll be able to go and search those locations. You know, you can't beat local knowledge, and in places where people have been living all their lives, they have a huge knowledge built up, and obviously all the fishermen around here are very anxious to help, because obviously the Rescue 116 is part of the rescue service that would be out helping if the shoe was on the other foot, as it were.
I've just done a rough calculation on our system, and the Achill team alone have done nearly 2,800 hours in the past month. We've burnt nearly a year's worth of fuel on the boats. We've had people out since about 2 a.m. on the first incident, continuously now, since the incident's happened really. The searches are concentrating on the north side of the island at the moment, and we've reduced in numbers from what we did have originally. We couldn't sustain the numbers we were putting out because we are volunteers, we don't get paid for this at all. People have day jobs to go to, so we've done what we can. The team is very tired. The team's frustrated by the fact that we haven't found anyone. We've been to many places as we can think of that Ciarán and Paul may turn up at, but there's no trace, and we'll just keep going in the hope that somewhere along the line they'll turn up. Obviously this is a personal search rather than a public search. I know that could be cold to some people, but you know, we don't really expect to be rescuing the rescuers, and that's a big change for us. But in relation to looking, I think we will keep looking, less and less on a formal basis, but we will keep looking until either someone shows up or until we really think there is no more point, and I don't know when that will be.
Like the thing is, I never met you until this morning.
This morning, yeah.
And we've been having a bit of a crack and a joke all morning, going out searching the rest of the island, walking around, and you kind of feel like you know each other 10, 15 years, like, honest to God.
Yeah.
And you slag each other like a brother or a sister or whatever, like. So there's definitely the sense of kind of community that way. Like.
There's a brotherhood with it, isn't there?
There is, like, you've got a common goal, like.
Like it's the same, like with lifeboats, helicopter, we're all the one, like, you know? It's like a big family for all of them. Yeah. That's the way you look at it, you know?
And that's why you come out.
That's why we're here and you're doing what we're doing, like, you know? A sense of, what would you say, appreciation, you know, that kind of thing. It's a nice feeling to like.
Well, even like when you see one of any of the agency's posts put up on Facebook or something, and I see everyone within the country, and even internationally, like, commenting and liking and sharing and saying, look, you're a great bunch of people and best of luck and
keep
safe
up the good
and stuff.
Work, and, you know, it's
so
like
it's kind of, I don't know, puts a bit of pep in your step. You kind of
that's a bit of morale as well.
You feel you're contributing to something without sounding cheesy, like it's something greater than yourself.
It's like an accomplishment for all the world, like that's, you know, it's
you're giving something back.
Giving something
Absolutely.
back. Yeah.
And just a hope if it was yourself or one of your family members that then
they do the
you'd
same
receive
for
the
us.
same.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.